Hi, this is Jim Sackman, your Focal Point Business Coach, and this is another of our Success Friday videos. And this week the topic is all on board, which is all about onboarding new employees. So you've hired a new employee and they're starting. Now, onboarding can be quite an extensive process. When I worked in high technology, we thought people took 6 to 12 months to really get up to maximum productivity. New people, new engineers in the company, had to learn lingo and processes which change from company to company. So it's more than just letting them know where the restrooms are. So I want to break this into 3 basic topics: rules, context, and authority. Now, rules are the starting point and are the best covered in an employee handbook. I know most small businesses don't have them, but issues like holidays, pay periods, and time off can be easily documented. You get an employee to sign a book, and then you've got a record that they understand what the rules are, which are both good and bad. So one of my early clients was a general contractor. The first issue that he and I dealt with were some employees that were soliciting work from his customers for their side businesses. So that's really bad for him, and he wanted to stop that. And it would have been easier for us to deal with if he'd had documented that in an employee handbook. Now, context is more of an issue for the hiring manager. Every company's different. So I've worked at companies where they use the exact same phrase to describe different things. So when a new employee starts, you need to have them help them with the issues of the internal language of the company and the processes by which things are done. When I joined AFC and ran hardware, I found that hardware went to pilot production status multiple times before it actually entered production. And that was new to me. I'd never heard of that before. The reasons for all this are historical, but all I'm trying to drive at is what my expectation of pilot status was and what AFC's expectation was were entirely different. And me uncovering that helped me change the hardware group to be more effective. Now, finally, we have authority. And that's all about making decisions. And, the first thing you need to tell people is how they should weight different parts of the situation in how they make the decision. So if there's a choice between A and B and they're pretty close, how would you like them to make that decision? Mission, vision, and values are a great place to give general guidelines, but there can be more specific parts of that based on position or situation. Secondly, your employees need to understand what their authority limits are and who to escalate to if something reaches beyond their ability to make a decision. An example of this would be signing authority in larger companies. A director, for example, might have a signing limit of $5,000 in terms of any kind of invoice. So anything above that needs to be escalated typically to his or her boss. So it's important to make sure that everybody understands what they can make decisions on, and if they can't make the decision, how they will get that move forward. Now, this area of authority is, the most malleable over time, and employees that have built up trust or long term are given more leeway to make more decisions, and that's all about delegation. So I hope that helps. This is Jim Sackman from Focal Point. Change your business, change your life, and have a great day.